Many owners laugh when their cat knocks over a glass, zooms across the house at 3 a.m., or stares at the wall like they're seeing ghosts. But as a cat behavior expert, I can assure you these aren't just quirky feline quirks. They can actually be hidden messages, sometimes even desperate cries for help. In this video, I'll uncover the shocking truths behind your cat's strangest behaviors. And trust me, number 5 will leave you absolutely speechless. Let's start with the mystery of tail twitching and chasing. Number 1. Tail twitching and chasing mystery. Have you ever caught your cat's tail twitching like a live wire? Or worse, spinning in dizzying circles as if they've suddenly forgotten it's attached to their own body? Most owners laugh, but the truth is far more shocking. For kittens, tail chasing is innocent play, a way to practice coordination and hunting. But in adult cats, it's a red flag you should never ignore. Here's why. Repetitive tail chasing in grown cats can signal boredom, built-up frustration, or even obsessive-compulsive disorder. In some cases, it points to medical problems like flea infestations, nerve pain, or spinal issues. It's your cat's body screaming for attention. And that twitching tail? It's not random at all. Think of it as your cat's emotional barometer. A slow, flicking tip means curiosity. A soft wave shows playful interest. But the rapid, whip-like snap, that's pure agitation, a warning sign they're seconds away from swiping. Here's a quick test. If you distract your cat mid-chase and they stop immediately, it's likely just play. But if they can't stop, even when you intervene, it could be something much darker. And that means one thing. It's time to call the vet. Number 2. Why cats lick your face. You wake up at 2 a.m. to a rough, sandpaper tongue dragging across your cheek, and you think, my cat loves me. But here's the shocking truth. It's not just affection. When kittens lick their mother, it strengthens bonds and stimulates feeding. Your cat is reliving that deep-rooted instinct with you, treating you like their family unit. But there's something even stranger happening. Your skin carries salt, hormones, and pheromones, and cats use their tongues like biological scanners. Every lick is data collection. Stress sweat tastes completely different from calm sweat, and cats can literally taste your mood. Some owners even report their cats licking more when they're sick, as if the cat can detect changes in body chemistry before a doctor ever could. To your cat, licking your face is comfort, ownership, and emotional surveillance all rolled into one. It's their way of saying, I know who you are, and I need to make sure you're okay. But beware, sudden excessive licking can mean anxiety, mineral deficiencies, or even dental pain driving the behavior. It may feel like love, but to your cat, it's instinct, science, and survival all in one sticky package. Number 3. The covering or not covering poop secret. Have you ever opened the litter box and noticed your cat meticulously burying their waste like a miniature archaeologist? Or, conversely, leaving it completely exposed, almost as if daring you to notice? At first glance, it seems like quirky behavior. But here's the shocking truth. It's communication, survival, and instinct all rolled into one. For wild ancestors, burying waste was essential. It hid their scent from predators, keeping them safe. Modern house cats haven't lost that instinct. Slow, careful covering signals caution, calm, and adherence to natural instinct. But here's the twist. Cats that leave their poop uncovered aren't being rebellious. They're sending messages. Dominant cats might leave waste visible to assert control over territory. An anxious cat might fail to cover as a subtle cry for help or to express stress. And it doesn't stop there. Sudden changes in covering behavior are major red flags. A cat that once buried consistently but suddenly stops might be experiencing litter box dissatisfaction, pain, or gastrointestinal issues. This isn't laziness or rebellion. It's a biological signal begging for your attention. Next time you peek inside the litter box, remember, your cat is speaking and the message is clear. Number 4. Why cats eat grass or plants. Have you ever caught your sleek, carnivorous feline nibbling on your houseplants like a tiny vegan influencer? At first, it seems cute, maybe even quirky. But here's the shocking truth. Your cat isn't just snacking for fun. Grass eating is a deeply ingrained survival instinct. Wild ancestors used it as a natural digestive aid, helping purge hairballs, upset stomachs, or intestinal parasites. But here's the kicker. Not every grass-eating session ends in vomiting. Some cats are after nutrients like folic acid found in fresh greens. Others are following instincts passed down through thousands of years, a leftover habit from wolves and wild cats who relied on plants to cleanse their systems. Texture also plays a role. The soft, tender blades of grass or leafy plants feel irresistible on their teeth and gums. Warning: while occasional grass eating can be normal, daily devouring of plants may signal underlying gastrointestinal issues, nausea, or boredom-driven compulsion. And here's the scary part. Many common household plants are toxic to cats. Lilies, pothos, and philodendrons can cause severe illness or even death. Your feline may look cute chewing on leaves, but sometimes instinct and danger walk paw in paw. Number 5. Sleeping on your clothes and belongings. Ever walk into your bedroom only to find your cat sprawled across your dirty laundry, completely ignoring the plush bed you spent a fortune on? Most owners laugh, but here's the shocking truth. Your cat isn't being picky. They're being instinctively smart and emotionally savvy. Your clothing carries thousands of scent molecules, each one a map of who you are, where you've been, and even how you're feeling. For your cat, curling up on your hoodie or scarf is like wrapping themselves in safety. Sleeping on your belongings reduces stress hormones and eases separation anxiety. When you're gone, your scent acts like a natural anti-anxiety medication, calming their racing heart and soothing their nerves. But here's the twist. Cats are also guarding your scent. By lying on your clothes, they're marking you as theirs and warning other animals. This human belongs to me. The dirtier your garments, the stronger the scent, the more secure your cat feels. To them, your hoodie isn't just fabric, it's a tangible piece of you, a source of comfort, safety, and connection. Your laundry is their sanctuary, their emotional anchor, and their way of saying, "You're mine, and I trust you completely." Number 6. Scratching furniture, walls, and floors. Ever walk into your living room to find shredded furniture, scratched walls, or torn up carpet and think, "Why is my cat such a little menace?" Here's the shocking truth. It's not chaos. It's communication, therapy, and instinct all rolled into one. Cats scratch for a reason far deeper than mere play or destruction. Hidden in their paw pads are scent glands, and every swipe deposits pheromones, leaving a chemical billboard that says, "I was here. This territory is mine." But scratching isn't just about marking territory. It's a powerful emotional release. When your cat digs into a post, wall, or floor, endorphins flood their brain, reducing stress and anxiety, almost like yoga for felines. Certain breeds, like Bengals or Siamese, have natural scratching addictions, bred for agility, hunting, and stretching muscles. Here's the warning. If your cat becomes obsessive, focusing on a single spot, it could indicate hidden stress, anxiety, or even pests in the walls. Overlooked scratching may escalate into injury or destructive behavior. So, while it seems like chaos to you, your cat is sending messages, relieving stress, and maintaining their physical and emotional balance, all with a simple, satisfying scratch. Number 7. The greeting stretch, butt up pose when you arrive. Have you ever walked through the door after a long day and noticed your cat immediately arching into that dramatic stretch, tail high, but proudly in the air? Most owners assume it's just a simple stretch, but here's the shocking truth. It's a feline greeting bow, a deeply meaningful ritual reserved for their favorite humans. When your cat performs this pose, they're saying, "I trust you. I'm happy you're home. I want to bond with you." It's a combination of affection, communication, and emotional release. That butt-up stretch isn't just cute. It triggers oxytocin, the love hormone, in both you and your cat, strengthening your bond every single time. Cats who skip this ritual often carry past trauma or lingering distrust, signaling that trust has to be earned over time. The depth and intensity of the stretch reveal the depth of the connection. A cat stretching fully, claws flexed and tail high, is expressing complete joy, security, and love. It's their way of saying, "I've waited for you, and now I'm ready to connect." Never underestimate this small, adorable gesture. It's emotional gold in the secret language of cats. Number 8. Bringing gifts, dead mice, bugs, random objects. Have you ever walked into your home only to discover a dead mouse on the carpet, a half-chewed bug by the couch, or even your missing sock proudly dropped at your feet? Most owners recoil in disgust, but here's the shocking truth. Your cat isn't being gross. They're trying to teach you a lesson. In the wild, mother cats bring prey to kittens to demonstrate essential hunting skills. Your cat looks at you and thinks, clearly, you need help surviving. This behavior is not about pity alone. It's a profound gesture of trust and care. By presenting their prized finds, cats are saying, I trust you enough to share my hard-earned treasures. Some cats even tailor their offerings to your emotional state, calming objects when they sense stress or exciting prey when you're down, essentially trying to regulate your mood. It's their unique love language, a mix of instinct, devotion, and social bonding. While it may make you squeamish, it's one of the highest compliments a cat can give. Your furry companion is literally saying, "You're family, and I'm taking care of you, even if you don't know how." Number 9. Head tilting and slow blinks explained. Ever noticed your cat tilting their head at just the right angle while staring at you or listening intently to a sound? Most owners melt at the cuteness. But here's the shocking truth. That tilt isn't just for charm. Cats tilt their heads to triangulate sounds, using subtle differences in ear position to calculate exactly where prey, pests, or even your voice is coming from. It's a precision tool honed by thousands of years of hunting instincts. But here's the mind-blowing part. The head tilt isn't only about sound. Cats are also using it to read your face. Felines with longer muzzles tilt more, allowing them to see around their nose and catch every micro-expression you make. Combine this with the famous slow blink, the ultimate feline "I love you," and you've got a secret language right in your living room. Research shows cats slow blink significantly more when they feel emotionally connected and safe with humans. The combination of head tilt plus slow blink is essentially your cat whispering, "I trust you completely. You're part of my family, and I'm watching, learning, and loving every second of it." It's subtle, sophisticated, and utterly heart-melting. Number 10. The Midnight Zoom Eyes. Ever been jolted awake at 3 a.m. by your normally calm cat rocketing through the living room, ricocheting off walls, furniture, and anything in their path? Most owners laugh, but here's the shocking truth. This isn't chaos. It's a deeply ingrained survival mechanism. Welcome to feline zoom eyes, scientifically known as FRAPs, frenetic random activity periods. During these bursts, your cat's body is releasing energy that's been building up like a coiled spring. Kittens use zoom eyes to practice hunting, agility, and predator escape. Adults? They're letting off steam, reducing stress, and stimulating their minds after long periods of rest. Triggers vary: post-litter box celebration, relief after a bath, or a simple surge of nocturnal hunting instincts. But here's the cautionary twist. Zoom eyes on slippery floors or near fragile objects lead to thousands of injuries every year. Scratched floors, toppled lamps, and sprained joints aren't just property damage. They're real risks. Observing zoom eyes gives insight into your cat's physical health, emotional state, and instinctual needs. So the next time your feline turns into a 3 a.m. parkour champion, remember, they're exercising instincts, releasing stress, and keeping their mind sharp, all while making your heart race. Number 11. Why cats yawn at you. Ever notice your cat yawning right as you enter the room and think, they're just bored? Think again. That seemingly innocent gape is actually a sophisticated form of communication and emotional regulation. Cats yawn more when they feel anxious or stressed, using it as a subtle calming signal, both for themselves and for anyone nearby. It's their way of saying, I'm tense, but I'm handling it. Yawning also floods the brain with oxygen, sharpening focus and preparing them for action in tense or confusing situations. Here's the mind-blowing part. Yawns are contagious, not just among cats, but between cats and humans who share strong bonds. If your feline mirrors your yawn, it's a powerful sign that your emotional rhythms are synchronized. You're literally in tune with each other's minds. Excessive yawning during play, training, or interaction isn't laziness. It's a warning. Your cat is signaling, I'm overwhelmed, I need a break. Ignoring these cues can lead to stress escalation or frustration. Next time your cat yawns at you, remember, it's subtle, smart, and a window into their inner emotional world. It's their quiet way of communicating trust, stress, and connection all at once. Number 12. Circling and kneading before sleep. Ever watched your cat spin in precise circles, and knead the carpet like they're baking bread before finally plopping down to sleep? Most owners chalk it up to quirky behavior, but here's the shocking truth. This is an ancient survival ritual built into every feline instinct. Wild ancestors of domestic cats crushed grass, leaves, and soft debris to create safe, predator-free nests. That circling behavior isn't random. It's a methodical way to flatten the area, making it comfortable and secure. And the kneading? That goes back even further. Kittens need their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. When your house cat presses their paws into a blanket, your clothes, or even your lap, they're reliving that comforting kittenhood instinct while also preparing a safe zone for rest. But here's the wild twist. Some studies suggest cats unconsciously align their sleeping spots along Earth's magnetic fields, optimizing rest, protection, and alertness. Excessive spinning or kneading can be a warning sign. Joint pain, anxiety, or early weaning trauma may trigger longer or more intense rituals. Next time your cat circles and kneads, watch closely. They're combining survival instinct, comfort, and ancestral wisdom right in your living room. Number 13. But scooting across the floor. Yes, cats do it too. That embarrassing, undignified drag across your carpet, tiles, or couch cushions. Most owners laugh, but here's the shocking truth. Scooting is a red flag signaling discomfort, pain, or health issues. The most common culprit? Impacted anal glands. These tiny, grape-sized sacs can become painfully full if they don't empty properly, and unlike dogs, cats are masters at hiding discomfort. So when you see scooting, it's serious. But that's not the only danger. Scooting can also indicate worms, allergies, or skin irritation from grooming, cleaning products, or even clippers. Ignoring it isn't just harmless. It can quickly escalate to infections, inflammation, or severe pain. Your cat is trying to self-soothe while silently screaming for help. Here's the kicker: frequency matters. A single instance might be minor, but scooting twice a week or more demands immediate attention. Your veterinarian can identify the underlying cause and prevent long-term complications. While it's hilarious to watch your cat wriggle across the floor, it's also a cry for help. Scooting is their way of saying, something's wrong. Pay attention now. Don't ignore it. Number 14. Grooming/licking other cats' ears. Ever caught your cat obsessively licking another cat's ears and thought, that's just grooming? Think again. This behavior is far more fascinating. It's a sophisticated combination of health monitoring, social hierarchy, and instinctual bonding. Cats can detect infections, inflammation, or hormonal imbalances in other cats long before any visible symptoms appear, using taste and scent as biological scanning tools. Submissive cats lick the ears of dominant felines as a respect gesture, signaling acknowledgement of hierarchy. Mother cats do the same with kittens, stimulating nerve development, improving hearing ability, and fostering lifelong social skills. But here's the wild part. Earwax is loaded with pheromones, fatty acids, and chemical signals, making it strangely irresistible to some cats. This can lead to obsessive licking, which in turn creates moisture and potential infections, trapping them in a vicious cycle. The behavior is not just instinct, it's sometimes life-saving. Veterinarians report cases where ear-licking cats were able to detect tumors or serious infections in their companions before humans noticed anything wrong. So next time your cat's tongue dives into another feline's ear, remember, it's not just grooming. It's communication, medical investigation, and a bizarrely intimate expression of trust. Number 15. Pressing, leaning, or sitting on you. Ever feel the sudden weight of your cat flopping onto your lap, chest pressed against yours, or sprawling across your keyboard like a furry boulder? Most owners assume it's just random affection. But here's the shocking truth. It's so much more. Pressing, leaning, or sitting on you is a deeply ingrained ritual of trust, bonding, and even ownership. When your cat presses their body against yours, it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, lowering heart rates for both of you and creating a mutual sense of calm and security. For insecure or anxious cats, leaning is a plea for reassurance. Don't leave me. I need you close. For confident or dominant cats, sitting on you can also be a subtle display of control, saying, "This human is mine." It's a fascinating mix of affection and feline logic, love intertwined with possession. Every flop, lean, or weighty sit is layered with communication, comfort, and trust. Ignoring it misses the depth of their message. Your cat isn't just lounging. They're saying, I see you, I trust you, and you belong in my world. It's intimate, instinctive, and heart-melting all at once. Number 16. Kneading and paw-tapping communication. Ever notice your cat rhythmically pressing or tapping your lap, arm, or face and think, that's just cute? Think again. These seemingly random paw movements are actually a sophisticated communication system, a kind of feline Morse code. Each press, tap, or knead carries meaning. Gentle, slow taps signal, notice me, I'm here. Rapid or forceful pawing says, I demand attention immediately. But there's more than communication. Kneading and paw tapping are deeply calming behaviors. When your cat needs soft surfaces or your body, it releases oxytocin, the love hormone, soothing both of you and strengthening your emotional bond. Even the choice of paw matters. Left paw taps often come from anxious or cautious cats, while confident, assertive felines favor the right. Here's the most astonishing part. Cats have been documented pawing their owners during medical emergencies, even alerting them to seizures, heart events, or other crises before humans are aware. Excessive pawing at a specific paw can also indicate pain, injury, or discomfort. Your cat isn't just pawing randomly. They are communicating, warning, comforting, and connecting, all through the delicate and deliberate movements of their paws. Number 17. Following you everywhere, including bathroom trips. Ever notice your cat tailing you into the bathroom, sitting patiently outside the door, or staring at you like a furry bodyguard? Most owners laugh, but here's the shocking truth. This behavior is rooted in ancient survival instincts. In the wild, elimination is a moment of maximum vulnerability. Packmates or colony members would guard one another, ensuring safety from predators. Your cat sees you as family and is instinctively protecting you during these private moments. But there's more than protection at play. FOMO, fear of missing out, is a powerful motivator. Cats panic when doors close, worried they'll miss vital events, meals, or social interactions. Bathrooms also carry unique scent markers, allowing your cat to monitor subtle changes in your health, like hydration levels or hormonal shifts. Gross? Yes. Fascinating? Absolutely. Some cats simply associate the bathroom with play. Dripping faucets, running water, and echoing acoustics trigger curiosity and excitement. In multi-cat households, they even take turns standing guard, ensuring everyone has eyes on their humans. So the next time your feline shadow accompanies you to the toilet, remember, it's instinct, vigilance, emotional attachment, and a dash of mischief, all wrapped into one adorable, slightly creepy behavior. Number 18. Sleeping positions decoded. Ever watched your cat flop into an unusual sleeping position and wondered what it means? Believe it or not, every pose reveals something deep about their emotions, trust, and sense of security. Cats sleeping on their side, fully stretched out, are saying, I feel completely safe. Exposed vital organs signal ultimate trust. They know you're not a threat. The classic loaf position, with paws tucked neatly under their chest, isn't laziness. It's alert relaxation. Your cat is resting, but ready to spring into action at a moment's notice. Belly-up sleepers are sending the strongest signal of all. I trust you with my life. Conversely, curling tightly into a donut shape conserves warmth and indicates caution or insecurity. Sleeping against walls or furniture gives them protection from behind, creating a safe sanctuary in your home. In multi-cat households, cats sleeping touching each other synchronize heartbeats and breathing, proving deep bonds and shared trust. In constant position changes mid-nap, that's dreaming, often involving you in some way, stalking, playing, or simply existing in their imagination. Your cat's body language while asleep is a secret diary, revealing emotions humans can only guess at. Number 19. Staring at walls or ghost watching. Ever catch your cat staring intently at a blank wall and wonder, are they watching invisible TV? Most owners chalk it up to weirdness, but here's the shocking truth. There's often a scientific explanation, and sometimes a medical one. Cats possess extraordinary senses. They can hear tiny pests like termites, mice scurrying in walls, or electrical hums humans can't perceive. Their noses detect mold, gas leaks, and even the scent of dead critters trapped inside walls. But here's the chilling twist. Prolonged wall staring can also indicate serious health issues. Feline cognitive dysfunction, essentially cat dementia, seizures, brain tumors, or toxic poisoning can all trigger this behavior. Some researchers even speculate cats might perceive ultraviolet light or magnetic fields that remain invisible to humans. When wall staring is accompanied by head pressing, pushing their head against surfaces, it's a medical emergency demanding immediate attention. While it might look quirky or paranormal, ghost watching is often a combination of extraordinary senses, neurological quirks, and sometimes illness. Ignoring it could risk serious consequences. Next time your cat gazes at empty space, remember, it's part science, part instinct, and sometimes a cry for help. Number 20. Hiding under beds or in small spaces. Ever notice your fearless, confident cat suddenly disappearing under the bed or into a tiny closet? Most owners assume they're just being quirky, but here's the shocking truth. Hiding is a primal survival instinct. Enclosed spaces mimic dens, providing safety by blocking sound, light, and potential threats. During thunderstorms, fireworks, visitors, or even small changes in furniture placement, cats instinctively retreat to these secure spots. But here's the cautionary part. Chronic hiding often signals anxiety, stress, or underlying illness. Cats are masters at concealing weakness. In the wild, showing vulnerability could mean becoming prey. Pregnant cats hide while preparing nests, ensuring a safe space for kittens. Overheated cats seek cool, ventilated areas under beds. Even seemingly playful or routine hiding can reveal important emotional or physical states. A sudden increase in hiding behavior shouldn't be dismissed. It may indicate pain, infection, digestive upset, or environmental stress. Frequent or prolonged retreats warrant observation and potentially a vet check. Your cat isn't being difficult. They're communicating through behavior, signaling fear, discomfort, or the need for security. Understanding this instinct helps you keep your feline safe, calm, and stress-free, even when they vanish without a trace. Number 21. Over-grooming and paw-licking addiction. Ever noticed your cat obsessively licking their paws, legs, or belly until the fur is worn away and skin is raw? Most owners assume it's just meticulous grooming, but here's the shocking truth. Over-grooming is often a cry for help. In fact, allergies account for roughly 80% of these behaviors, from food proteins and pollen to dust or cleaning chemicals. Yeast infections between the toes can trigger unbearable itching, driving cats to self-soothe with relentless licking. But there's a darker, psychological layer. Grooming releases endorphins, creating a pleasurable cycle that can turn into a compulsive, addictive behavior, very similar to OCD in humans. Hidden injuries, arthritis, or even minor cuts can focus obsessive attention on a specific paw or limb. Red or discolored fur, bald patches, and inflamed skin are clear warning signs that your cat is suffering. Over-grooming isn't a quirky habit or a sign of fastidiousness. It's a serious signal that something is wrong, physically or mentally. Ignoring it allows pain, infection, and stress to escalate. The solution isn't just stopping the behavior. It's identifying the root cause, addressing allergies, stressors, or medical issues, and restoring comfort and balance to your cat's life. Number 22. Shadow chasing and laser pointer obsession. Ever watched your cat sprint after a laser dot or chase shadows across the wall and thought, it's just harmless fun? Think again. While it looks adorable, this behavior can trigger serious neurological consequences. Cats are wired to hunt and achieve satisfaction by catching prey. When the target is unreachable, like a laser dot or elusive shadow, they never experience closure. Over time, this creates a compulsive loop, rewiring the brain for endless pursuit. The results aren't just quirky, they're dangerous. Some cats develop OCD-like behaviors, chasing reflections, light spots, or even imaginary shadows for hours. Others may become anxious, avoid food, refuse playtime, or fixate obsessively on lights and movements that humans barely notice. Left unchecked, these behaviors can erode mental health, creating stress, fatigue, and frustration. There's a simple fix. Always in laser or light play with a tangible reward, a toy, treat, or captured object. Completing the hunt satisfies the cat's predatory instinct, breaks the neurological loop, and prevents obsession. Remember, chasing shadows may seem playful, but without closure, it's a mental trap. Your cat isn't just playing. They're wired to hunt, and leaving the cycle unfinished can harm both mind and body. Number 23. Licking your feet or toes. Ever noticed your cat obsessively licking your feet after a long day and wondered why? Most owners assume it's just quirky affection, but here's the shocking truth. It's much deeper than that. Human feet are loaded with salt from sweat and packed with pheromones, making them irresistible to your feline companion. To a cat, licking isn't just tasting. It's communication, bonding, and instinct all rolled into one. In terms of feline hierarchy, licking feet is a submission ritual. In wild or multi-cat colonies, lower-ranking cats groom the alphas as a sign of respect. Your cat sees you as the alpha in their world, and licking your feet is their way of saying, "I acknowledge your authority and trust you." The rough texture of their tongue also satisfies inherited grooming instincts, allowing them to exercise behaviors passed down from wild ancestors. But here's the kicker. Cats can literally taste your stress hormones. The more anxious, stressed, or tense you are, the more intensely your cat licks. In some cases, excessive foot licking can indicate mineral deficiencies or dietary imbalances. So next time your furry friend targets your toes, remember, it's instinct, hierarchy, stress sensing, and trust, all rolled into a single, slobbery display of devotion. Number 24. Tongue flicking and lip licking signals. Ever noticed your cat's tongue darting in and out rapidly, almost like a little snake? Most owners assume it's random or grooming behavior. But here's the shocking truth. Tongue flicking is a subtle, sophisticated signal of stress and discomfort. Cats use this gesture as a calming mechanism, a way to soothe themselves and communicate unease to others around them. Slow flicks can mean mild irritation, curiosity, or uncertainty, while rapid or repeated flicking signals rising anxiety, sometimes dangerously close to an aggression threshold. Lip licking, often seen after grooming or sniffing something new, is usually normal. But when it appears during tense interactions, like vet visits, handling, or introduction to other animals, it's a flashing red warning. Your cat is telling you, "I'm stressed, back off, or I might lash out." Medical causes can underlie these behaviors as well. Nausea, dental pain, dehydration, or neurological disorders may provoke frequent tongue flicks. Ignoring these subtle signals risks escalation. Bites or scratches may follow. Observing context, frequency, and accompanying behaviors is crucial. Your cat's tiny tongue movements are not random. They are a language of discomfort, a stress barometer, and a call for attention that demands careful reading. Number 25. Freezing in place mid-movement. Ever watch your cat suddenly stop mid-step, standing perfectly still as if someone pressed pause? Most owners shrug it off, but here's the shocking truth. This behavior is a complex mix of ancient survival instincts and potential medical warning signs. In the wild, freezing is a critical strategy. Predatory cats freeze before pouncing to calculate the perfect strike, while prey animals remain motionless to avoid detection. Your domestic cat retains this instinct, even in your living room. But not all freezing is instinctual. Medical issues can mimic this behavior. Seizures, vestibular disorders affecting balance, or acute pain can cause your cat to lock up mid-movement. Observing context is crucial. Social tension, encounters with other cats, or strange visitors may trigger freezing as a calculated decision to fight or flee. Senior cats freezing randomly may be signaling cognitive decline, including feline dementia. Duration matters. A brief pause of a few seconds is normal. A prolonged freeze of minutes is a red flag demanding veterinary evaluation. Freezing is your cat's way of reading the environment, assessing threats, and protecting themselves. Ignoring unusual patterns could risk both their safety and health. If this video helped you decode your cat's mysterious behaviors, imagine how much closer you'll feel after the next one. Every tail flick, paw tap, or sudden zoomy is your cat trying to communicate, and now you know how to listen. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell. Your cat deserves an owner who truly understands their wild, quirky, and loving nature. Because the more you understand, the more you'll strengthen the unbreakable bond between you and your feline friend.